So why is it sometimes the law of attraction just doesn't work? So you're doing everything right. You're visualizing, you've created the vision board, you're making your affirmations, you're feeling really good about things. You're even living in this gratitude that we talk about, right? Like, what is going on? Why is it working for those people over there, but it's not working for me? So here's the deal, it's not you. You are not broken, but your subconscious mind, well, your subconscious mind is running the show and it isn't running a pretty show. So, in this video, I'm going to break down why the law of attraction sometimes fails and what actually causes it to work so that you're not sitting around waiting for your dream to just fall in your lap or to come knocking on your door. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Mindy. I have been in this work teaching the law of attraction for more than a decade. But I remember when I first found out about the whole manifestation thing, I didn't understand it. I watched The Secret like many of you in the 90s, but I was a young mom and I just didn't really have time to focus on it, and it sounded a little kind of out there, honestly. But fast forward, I remember my girls were about 14 at this time, and I joined a network marketing company and I was introduced to vision boards, and I was all in. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. I remember being told to act as if and constantly being handed different books to read. I was so in it. I was saying my gratitudes. I was writing my affirmations. I had my vision board. And 6 months later, my vision board looked the same. My income looked the same. I hadn't retired from my real estate business. I hadn't been able to get that network marketing business off the ground, which is crazy because I had one of the best mentors in the business. And my conscious mind knew this. I should have been and I could have been at the top of the company because my conscious mind knew what I was capable of doing, but my subconscious mind was totally running a different program. My subconscious mind was still stuck when I was a little girl and my dad was a coal miner, and finances would be up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's all I'd ever known almost my entire life. And so that's where my subconscious mind was literally sabotaging everything I was trying to do in this business, a business that I loved. I loved the people that I worked with. I loved the products. I loved the business plan, but I just couldn't make it work. So by the end of this video, my promise to you is that at least you're going to understand why it may not be working for you in your life, or maybe why it's working in some areas and maybe not all areas. So the first myth that I want to bust is the vibration trap. So the myth is that you have to feel good all the time in order to manifest. You have to be in a positive mood and you have to be upbeat and, like nothing ever goes wrong. You never get angry. You're never grumpy. You're never waking up on the wrong side of the bed. You are just this positivity walking around, pissing all your friends off because, well, you're always so positive. The truth is that's just BS. You don't have to be some enlightened monk to get what you want out of life, to really activate the law of attraction and bring in that life that you would absolutely love. Your emotions are not the problem. Your subconscious programming, that's the problem. You see, deep down, if you're not in some area of your life bringing everything that you want into your world, it's because you don't believe it's possible. Now, your conscious mind might 100% believe that it's possible, but subconsciously, your brain is blocking all the good that is trying to come to you. This is why it's so important that we understand the brain science behind all of this. Guys, it's not just woo-woo. This is brain science. We are literally reprogramming our neural pathways through the visualization, through the vision boards, through the affirmations. And when we understand that little missing piece, this is when we learn how to manifest in every single area of our life. And we learn how to collapse time to bring everything that we've been dreaming of to us faster. So the second misunderstanding when it comes to the law of attraction is this aligned action. What is aligned action? Aligned action is action that we take from a feeling that we're getting from deep inside, like this is just the right thing to do. For me, it was starting this YouTube channel. For months, I procrastinated on starting this, but something inside kept telling me I needed to do this thing. I was going to, even if I just inspired one person, I'm doing what my soul was calling me to do. And so the myth is that, if we just think about it, it's just going to come to us like DoorDash just delivered that thing, that yacht or that beautiful home or that beautiful, partner, all the money. It's just going to come to us if we just think about it. It's not like that. The law of attraction works when we move, when we get into action. When I was in the network marketing business, I 100% believed that I was going to be successful. And yes, I was taking action, but my subconscious mind was programmed with some serious, you're not worthy of that kind of success BS. So even though I was taking action, I wasn't taking aligned action. I wasn't taking action that was coming from my inner knowing. Does that sound familiar? Like maybe you're taking a lot of action in your life and nothing's happening. And so that's frustrating. Like I know I was doing it for 9 freaking years, guys. I was just so desperate to get out of real estate. I would have done anything. But what I wasn't doing was listening to what my soul was calling me to do. And believe it or not, my soul had been calling me to do this, exactly what I'm doing today, all that time. In fact, so many people, including my ex-partner, told me this is what I should be doing, but I couldn't hear them because I had my sights set on something else. And that something else was not ever supposed to be my path. So you see how important it is that we take aligned action, that we listen and we learn how to listen to that inner voice, because that inner voice will never, ever steer us wrong. Your subconscious mind, your inner voice, your intuition, it knows exactly what you need to do every single time. It knows the next step every single time. So let's talk about the subconscious mind, because this is where most people get stuck. You see, you really cannot fake it till you make it. And this was something I heard so often in the network marketing business. Just fake it till you make it. But you can play the part all day long. You can go buy the expensive clothes. You can carry the Louis Vuitton. You can buy the new car till you reprogram your subconscious mind, rewire those neural pathways. You're just beating on the same drum day after day after day, hoping for different results. So what is the solution? It's daily reprogramming. Yes, this is something you have to do every single day, and you have to do it with purpose. You're installing a new program on that computer hard drive. So there's this thing called universal timing. And with universal timing comes resistance. And because we are humans, we oftentimes have resistance in different areas of our life. So you may be a badass at, your career or bringing in money, but you suck at relationships. So there's some sort of resistance in the relationship area. Maybe you're great at relationships, but you're terrible at bringing in money, or you're working in a career that you absolutely detest, or your health isn't great. That's the resistance. So if it's not happening right away in those areas where you're trying to manifest, it's not because you suck. It's because there's this resistance within your subconscious programming, some fear or some conditioning that just needs to be cleared out. The key to all of this is learning how to let go of the resistance as it comes up. So we're letting go with purpose as it shows up in our life. So whenever we notice that we're stepping on that garden hose of abundance, we take our foot off the garden hose and we allow it to flow to us by giving it up. As they say, have you ever heard the saying, give it to God? That's what it means to give it to God. Give it to the universe. Give it to the great spirit in the sky. Whatever you want to call it, just give it up and assume that that thing is coming to you. Start assuming that it's already done. Start walking like that woman who has that career, or who is making that money, or the woman who has the most amazing relationship in the world. So this doesn't mean that we're being delusional. It means that we are training our brain to accept our new reality, the new reality of the person who is making whatever amount it is that you're looking to make, whether it's 100,000 or a million or 10 million. We're training our brain to be that person now. We're training that brain on how that person walks, talks, what type of friends they have, what type of house they live in. And so even if you're living in a shack with dirt floors, you can become the person who is living that now. They walk with their head a little higher, they talk a little more confident. And the fastest way to do this is, of course, through visualization, through creating that vision board. Your subconscious mind is either your best friend or your worst enemy, and you get to choose which one it's going to be. Trust me, I have spent many years of my life where my subconscious mind was my worst enemy. Like, it has held me back from so many freaking amazing things in my life. The good news is you can reprogram it. I did. I know that you can. I've helped so many people do this. The bad news is most people don't, because they're too busy hanging out in the same old conversations, in the same old job, in the same old financial situation, because they're afraid to take the leap. Don't be that person. Trust me. You can spend a lot of years there and you can waste a lot of your life there. And if you don't change something, then nothing in your life is going to change. So if you're really serious about changing some area of your life, if not many areas of your life, and not just watching more YouTube videos on manifestation, but really truly stepping into a life that you would absolutely love and learning how to manifest along the way, learning how to reprogram those neural pathways as you're doing this, there are two practices that you have to incorporate into your world. And the first one is completely non-negotiable. That is a daily mindset routine. So what does that look like? That may look like affirmations, gratitude, journaling, raising your vibration in some way. Yes, vibration is important. Does that mean that we have to be, on this high flying vibe all the time? No. Sometimes, because we are humans, there are things going on out in the world that are going to piss us off. They're going to chap our backsides. And that just shows that you're a passionate human being and that you have a fire in you willing to fight for the cause. That's a good thing. So don't ever deny that side of you, but allow that anger or allow that rage about whatever it is that lights you up and allows your light to shine out in the world. So don't think that all feelings, that all emotions are going to be positive. They're not. But at the same time, what is it that you are allowing yourself to get in that high emotional state, that high vibe? Even if it's a passionate high vibe about being a little upset with humanity for behaving the way that humanity behaves. So the second thing that you need to incorporate, now that I'm off my soapbox, the second thing that you need to incorporate is a like-minded community of people who get it. They get what it means to have a fire in their heart, a fire in their belly. They get what it means to have a dream that's bigger than you are. They get what it means to be willing to do the uncomfortable shit to live their best freaking life. So tell me in the comments below, what have you been struggling with? Maybe in your manifestation journey or possibly emotionally right now. Maybe you're dealing with anxiety, depression, overwhelm. Maybe you're dealing with taking care of aging parents or your own health is not good. Just share in the comments below, because this is a community that we're creating. And for those of you who really want to surround yourself with high vibe, no BS women who are doing this work and making shit happen, I'm starting a school community. We have a community right now on Facebook, but we're starting a school community. It should be up and running by the end of February. These women are not women who are sitting around complaining about life, who are out doing the damn thing. They're creating the life that they absolutely love, and they're supporting other women on their journey. So I'll be going live every week in this community, and it's completely free. It will never cost you anything. I'm also going to be uploading some really amazing free programs over the next couple of months. So be sure to join the school community. I will let you all know as soon as I have that ready to go. Until then, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. And when I put out new videos, you will be the first one to get those.